YouTube is censoring crypto YouTubers. The list is long. Dozens of YouTubers have had their Bitcoin content removed and their channels striked.
So many cryptocurrency YouTubers have just been slammed.
So many crypto YouTube channels are struggling. Some of them have strikes, which means they can't even post videos for about a week.
Today, most of the Bitcoin and crypto YouTubers are getting striked and are getting censored.
When it first started happening, I said, well, it looks like it's just the big YouTubers, and then I thought maybe it's just the shillers, and then, then I started seeing smaller channels get it.
Please don't.
I need him.
Please don't. No.
In what is being labelled a purge on crypto YouTube, a large number of YouTubers have cried foul, saying the platform has unceremoniously removed a vast number of their videos without clear rhyme or reason. Google had previously banned Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ads before reversing the decision and allowing them again in September 2018. But what this latest move means is still being determined. So we turn now to BLOCKTV's crack team of reporters to figure out what this all means for the industry. And Zachy Hennessy, we're going to start by turning to you and asking, what is the scope of this so-called purge?
There's a lot going on. We're talking about there's a list of 38 channels that have so far been affected. We showed it in the clip at the beginning here, and here it is again. This is courtesy of Crypto's News. That's Crypto's with a 0. This is as of today. So far, there are no definite numbers of how many videos we're talking about getting taken down, but we're talking about at least in the hundreds, which is very significant. And this is all over the course of half a week. A notable example is Chris Dunn, who lost 2 years worth of his videos in a day.
2 years just gone, wiped from the entire platform.
And it's just stricken from, and he got a strike 1. So it's really it's staggering the amount of loss that is potentially being discussed here. Worth noting though that BLOCKTV and other news sources, crypto news sources, are not affected by this, as well as ads for crypto on YouTube still being run, pre-roll ads, sidebar ads, etc. And it is additionally worth noting that this is related to all cryptocurrency and not just Bitcoin, not just XRP, etc. It's really kind of an umbrella of content that's being taken down.
All right, well, it seems the scope is still being fully understood as time passes. Zachy Hennessy, thank you so much for that. And while YouTube, we have spoken, reached out to YouTube, BLOCKTV itself, and they have said that they are looking into the situation, no formal comment on why these videos were removed or what is happening here have come out. So we turn now to our very own Yona Hochhauser to provide us with a couple of theories as to what might be going on here. Yona, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Asher. So there are a couple of theories going around. First and most obvious theory put forth is by Omer Baum, who says that these videos violated YouTube policy. That states that one is not allowed content selling certain regulated goods and services, or providing links to those sites. And so YouTube took down all the videos that link to external websites and exchanges in their video descriptions. Now, this is a very similar theory to the second one put forth by Jake Travinsky, who claims that these videos actually broke federal law. They violated the Securities Act 17B, to be precise, which calls the anti-touting provision, which requires promoters of securities to disclose any compensation they receive for the promotion. And now, some people are pushing back against these first two theories, including Mati Greenspan. He's attempted to debunk these by saying that he has spoken to YouTube creators who don't post links or promote any projects, but they have still had their videos taken down. Once again, the scope of these videos is so large that it's very hard to actually check. Of course, these videos are taken down, so it's very hard to go through them and check whether they do violate these policies after the fact or not. Now, the third theory is even weirder and more nefarious. Okay, so Chico Crypto, one of the people who was taken down, he claims he's being targeted by a group that is spam flagging his videos called Sam Smith. Now, so there's two groups on Telegram called Sam Smith Army and Sam Smith Truth. And in those groups, they claim that pedophilia is a big deal in the cryptosphere. They take responsibility for taking down Chico's videos, and they even wrote to him saying, "This is only the beginning of your demise, Chico. You started a war which will not win. I, Sam Smith, vowed to bring upon you the same pain which you did to me. we will keep flagging. Now, they continued. They say that they also want to take down Craig Wright. They say that Ivan on Tech, he was also targeted. They say he supports scams and that they have a man on the inside of Chico's Telegram chat to sabotage it. I mean, this guy, I don't know, no one knows who the Sam Smith is, but he's going all over the place. He even put a poll in his group whether he should continue or stop his war against the racist scammers in crypto. 54% said no, make them suffer. So no one knows who this Sam Smith character is, or it's a group of people, but there's a theory out there that he is behind it all.
All right, Yona, it seems like there are a number of theories out there at the moment, ranging from the plausible to the more extreme, I guess we'll say. What remains true, I guess we'll have to see. But in the meantime, Yona, thank you so much for giving us what we know so far. Now, of course, important to understand what the scope is, what the theories behind them. But when we talk about the cryptoverse, it is run almost wholeheartedly on reactions. So we turn now to our very own Oran Spitzer to say how people have reacted to this latest event. Come Christmas, come Boxing Day, come whatever as the holiday season is around, are people taking the time to react to this event?
So not just reactions, but hardcore call to actions,
Oh, wow.
right? We're gonna ban it, we're gonna boycott, we're not gonna go on ourselves, like we're gonna win here. Obviously CZ taking the lead with the biggest tweet that was picked up by publications. He wrote here, it may be time that the crypto community take a stab at its own blockchain-enabled censorship-resistant social media platform. Lots of challenges, though spam, scam, trolls, incentives, copyright, token economics, governance, stickiness, privacy, but it's about time. Now, of course, the rest of the crypto celebs in the crypto sphere, needed to chime in as well. Vitalik Buterin commented on that initial CZ tweet, writing, "I would also really welcome experimentation in this area." So, kind of a nice little, not really calling to action, but look, I'm joining this, as we know that Vitalik likes to do.
He loves to do that, yes.
Ran Unair, CNBC, also writing, YouTube deleting all crypto content is a massive blow to the industry. YouTube is the go-to place for educational video and the first port of call for new people entering the ecosystem to learn the basics. As a community, we should challenge this formally. Now, we don't have this tweet here, but before he pretty much was saying in a separate tweet that essentially what YouTube is doing is categorizing crypto as it does porn, which seemed off to him. I'm sure it does to you as well. And then Mati Greenspan, Yona mentioned this before, but in addition to what else he said, he's also with his call to action and pinned a tweet to his page where he said, in protest of Google's new unexpected and unexplained censorship of crypto content, I will be boycotting YouTube until further notice. So those are the kind of, the bigger names that aren't YouTubers, but are still taking this pretty seriously.
All right, Oran Spitzer, thank you for giving us that layout of reactions. I'm sure there'll be more to come as the holiday season continues. But of course, we need to understand this in a bit of the context that it is. This isn't an isolated event. This hasn't happened in a vacuum. And this isn't even the first time this sort of thing has happened. So we return now to our very own Zeki Hennessy, who's going to give us a little bit of background on previous bans that have happened throughout the crypto space.
That's right. So this is not the first time that crypto has faced adversity at the hands of an internet provider or platform. Earlier in 2018, I believe in January, Facebook banned crypto promotion, and they were shortly followed by Google and Twitter, and this caused a lot of issues for the crypto community. And it was summed up best in an interview that you conducted with Brian of London in July this year. Let's take a look.
Okay, so on the 30th of January 2018, Facebook announced a draconian ban of all cryptocurrency related advertising on its platform. The markets dropped 53% in the next week. In the following weeks, Google followed suit. The market dropped again 30%, and then Twitter followed, another 23% loss. $300 billion, $100 billion, and another $100 billion loss.
All right, and so since that that ban occurred, there hasn't there's been a change in status quo.
There have been
correct?
developments. Conveniently, leading up to the announcement of Libra, that ban was just lifted. Now it's okay to talk about crypto because we might be throwing our hat into that ring, so to speak. So.
All right. And other platforms as well generally. Their bans.
Also generally more willing to play around, except now it seems that we may be rubber banding back in the other direction.
All right. Zeki Hennessy, thank you so much for that. It seems that there is a bit of a mystery going on in the air. It seems likely to stay throughout the holiday season until people get back to work, and maybe we can start to get some answers out of YouTube, Google, or parent company Alphabet. In the meantime, taking a look at markets, we haven't seen a significant drop in any particular way throughout the markets, and we want to put a call out to crypto YouTube users out there. BLOCKTV is inviting you to come and utilize our platform at blocktv.com, where we will host your videos without censorship, without ban. We invite you to come along and we will host those on your behalf. On Twitter, reach out to us on Twitter, on social media, and we will provide that opportunity for you. In the meantime, this has been a Merry Christmas and beyond, a happy holidays to all those from the team here at BLOCKTV. Stay with us at blocktv.com. I'm Asher Westrop Evans. This is the team. Thanks so much for watching.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.